Alright guys, got the pump gun here. Last time we were just shooting the Lee Slugs, kind of jammed in there with some candle wax. We're going to do the same sort of thing. Got 7 of them, so we'll get one in the magazine. We'll load up the other 6 in the tube. And we'll just see how accurate they are. I'm curious. Now, this time I'm going to try and shoot a lot more accurately. I'm going to be shooting from a rest. I got a ladder set up out here. Let me show you the target. Okay, I've got a piece of cardboard up there with a spray painted dot, and I'll just be aiming directly at the dot, and wherever they land, right? Okay, so that's that. I'm going to set up on this fence post with the camera, and then I'm going to be leaning on this ladder there, and that's exactly 30 yards away from the target. So you guys will be able to see the target zoomed in, which I won't until I review the video. So you'll be able to see where these babies are landing. So let's get to it. This ought to take a lot of the wiggle waggle out of the equation here. Okay, so there you have it, gentlemen. They are not very accurate at all, as you can see. I had my scope zoomed in 9x. Alright. So I was leaning on that ladder over there, zoomed in 9x, and taking my time. And you know, yeah, a couple of them actually hit where I aimed, but geez, you know, we've got over 16-inch spread there at 30 yards. That's pretty sucky, I think. So, for the next part of the test, okay, we're just going to do this in one lovely, long, continuous take. I want to see how well Wax Slugs perform. I've got Wax Slugs made up here. And we'll see if Wax Slugs are less accurate than the Lee Slugs. I have a feeling that will not be the case. I have a feeling these Wax Slugs are not going to be much less accurate at all. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of cardboard right here. So we have a fresh piece of cardboard, and I will spray onto it. Thought I had my pink over here somewhere. Yep, I just want to do this as a continuous take, guys. I don't want to fuck around editing this if I don't have to. Okay. Okay, that should be fairly visible to me. Alright, we'll do the same thing. Alright. Off we go. So, out of 7 shots, 3 of them actually hit what I was aiming at. That's not a very good percentage. That's less than 50%, which I think pretty much sucks. So, for my money, after spending all, you know, $20 on a mold, $15 on a frickin' ladle or whatever, you know, all this crap, I would just as soon spent that on deer slugs, you know, Remington sluggers, because I know those will group much tighter if you actually want to hit something. Now, if the Wax Slugs are more accurate than the Lee Slugs, well, you know what I'll be doing. I'll be passing along my Lee Slug mold to somebody else, for sure. Okay, now let's see if we can zoom in on that. Okay, I think that ought to give us the right picture. Let me go over here and shoot 7 of these Wax Slugs. Yeah, that looks definitely. Okay, well, you could probably see it better than I could. I don't really see a distinct difference between using Wax Slugs and Lee Slugs, you know. All this time I've been like, oh, I gotta get a Lee Slug mold so I can actually hit what I'm aiming at from a distance. But you know what? Freaking Wax Slugs are pretty much in the same range. Let's go see. Now, with the Lee Slugs, I had 3 of them right in the bullseye. And with the Wax Slugs, you know, I got 2 of them pretty close to the bullseye, really 3 of them in a reasonable group. But if you look at the overall grouping, okay, the overall grouping is tighter than the Lee Slug grouping. It was about 16 inches with the Lee Slugs. It's about 12 inches with the Wax Slugs. That's pretty bizarre, don't you think? Unfortunately, I ripped the shit out of this. I should have saved both of them. I should have put this to the side, but we've got the video evidence, guys. Lee Slugs are not some like magic bullet, as they would say. They're not the thing. They're okay, but they're not, you know, significantly better than Wax Slugs. And if you look at the Wax Slugs, we're punching holes, guys. You know, it's not birdshot hitting there. That's Wax Slugs punching right through. That's pretty tight grouping, really. When you look at it, I can cover all of them except the flyer with my hand. I couldn't have done that with the Lee Slugs. So surprising, to say the least.